What's going on, guys? We had another edition of the Icyfashionjunkiejuiceshow. I'm gonna say thank you. So I told you guys all week I was gonna have King Nief live in the building, and he did that. King Nief, say wagwan.
Yup, wagwan.
I told everyone to say wagwan. It's just the Jamaican in me. I can't help it. Nief is live here in the fucking building. I told you guys he was coming through. I don't blood clot lie. He did say he coming through, and he's here live. Again, guys, I'm going to start off the show by telling you guys the number to call in. It's 516-888-9893. That is 516-888-9893. We got DJ Southside here on to ones and two, fucking shit up like you always do in that order. Bringing lights.
Cheer.
I just still a little jealous of your last night show. You had a frozen drink. You saved me one? No.
Ooh, them shits was gone.
Right? I was watching it snap like, oh, I want to pub and get some edibles, everything.
People was putting in orders. Them shits was moving.
Oh, don't worry. Our next event that I have to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah.
Shows.
Oh, yeah. He's all in. He's all in. And he will be coming back. He's all in.
Okay. Perfect.
So, yeah,
Perfect. Neef.
What up?
How was your week?
It's cool. You know, same old two-step.
I'm going to say, what does same old two-step mean?
You know, just moving and groving.
Regular ones and twos?
Exactly.
He's a regular ones and twos. So, King Neef, let's just start this interview like this. How did you get that name?
Honestly, it's Nief. You know, I got it from my uncle.
It's Nief. Okay.
Yeah, Nief. It's a Muslim name.
Okay. So, is Nief your real name? And they just call you Neef for short?
Nah. I got that back in the days from my uncle.
Okay. So, he just is like, I'm going to just call you Neef.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask him why?
He said it was it means the speaker of the truth.
The speaker of the truth. Okay. The mic holder.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Okay.
Wow.
I play Ozzy and crack jokes. You'll get used to it. It's all good. So, Neef, what even inspired you to start doing music?
I don't know. Honestly, as a kid, I just always had a love for music, you know. And then back in the days, I was just playing around. I had like a karaoke machine. I hung the mic upside down in my closet and shit, and just started playing around from there.
Do you remember your first rhyme that you ever wrote?
Honestly, not really.
How old were you?
Like 12.
You're like 12. So who was the first person after you recorded on the mic and you was like, you listened to it and you was like, yo, that sound alright. Like, I think I got some shit going. Who you let hear it? Who's the first person you let hear it?
Probably my cousin. Yeah, it was probably my cousin, John Doe. Shout out to him.
John Doe, big up your blood clot self.
You already know.
So what was his reaction? Did he laugh at you? Was he like, are you serious right now? Or was he like super hype?
He was actually trying to do music himself, you know. So it was like it was a collective thing, you know. We did it together, you know.
So when did you finally take it serious and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this?
I ain't gonna lie. After a few years, I started getting a lot of good feedback. You know, people like, yo, you nice.
A few years, you was 15 about that time. You started at 12.
Yeah,
you about 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After a few years, I started getting good feedback though. Once I really kept recording and all that.
Were you into your school talent shows and stuff like that?
Nah, not really.
Nah, he was on his Batman Begins shit. He was like in the shadows, trying to get his shit right. I understand. I got you.
Yeah, wow.
Were you in a cross between becoming an artist and doing music and something else? Is there something else that you're really passionate about that you love doing?
Honestly, I played football in high school, so that was I was supposed to do that, but then I followed the wrong route.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you still play football?
Nah. It's over for that.
Okay, so music is a rap.
It's quiet for football.
So I had asked you before, what category do you put your music in? What category do you put your music in?
I mean, I told you top notch. You know what I'm saying? That's the category I put mine in.
Why is it top notch? Everyone has an explanation of why it's what it is. Why is it what it is?
I mean, at the end of the day, I do mood music. You know what I'm saying? I do how I'm feeling and all that. And I don't follow trends. Like I said, I feel like I set trends. I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing. And, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna pick that up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you are you? I should ask. Are you the type of artist that actually feed off of, as you said, you do all type of music? Do you work by your emotions? So if I'm feeling happy, then I make a happy song. I'm feeling sad, then I make a sad song. Or do you have R&B pop music?
I mean, I do have certain R&B records that I got that like with certain people. You know what I'm saying? I even wrote certain R&B records.
Oh shit.
4 people?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Look, he's a writer in the blood clot. You want a song right? Holla at him. Who?
Yeah, well,
In that order.
He got them hooks.
Shit.
All right.
that's a fact.
So, who was someone that inspired you with even growing up with making music? Like, who did you look up to? Who was your GOAT?
Oh man, back in the days, growing up, I ain't gonna lie. Biggie, Big Pun,
Strong.
cats like that. You know what I'm saying? Lyricists, Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z became one of my favorites. He's talking that talk.
Okay.
Right.
So, your first show that you did, like everyone when they do their first show, their first time making the world hear their music, some people have butterflies in their stomach. They're nervous. How did you feel?
Honestly, like when I did my first own show, I kind of was like comfortable because, like, I did a lot of shows. Like I was hype man with my man Jewels. You know what I'm saying? So I felt the stage presence and all that. So once I got my own show, you know, I felt like, you know, I already knew what I was
was
doing.
your own show called?
It was something in VA. I did a show in VA at a place called The Twist. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say, give me the 411. What was the show about? I'm gonna say, give me details. Stop playing.
Nah, it was a performance show and all of that.
Okay, so you basically like put a showcase together of artists that were performing and hitting the stage.
Yeah, basically.
And I'm gonna say that's really dope. So your first show you actually put together for your show.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say that's really dope. So I'm sure
And I
all
brung
your
out-
people were there.
And I brought out a lot of people from that town too, like, cause I'm originally from Virginia,
What part?
Newport News, Hampton.
Newport News, Hampton.
Newport, That's
How often do
that's
you go back
why.
and visit? You said that's why?
That's why he's got that laid back, that draw.
That chill. He's right. He's so
Yeah,
chill.
That's all my niggas from VA, son. Always.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Always.
He's like,
All right.
I'm just out here trolling.
That's that good music
Philly,
coming
shout out
out
to
of there.
VA, you all.
You already.
I've never been, but he said everybody out there is relaxed. I don't think I want to go because I'm crazy. They're gonna be like, calm down, miss.
Nah,
Nah,
there's a lot of crazy out there too.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? What part?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's yeah.
She said, what part?
What part?
Newport News, they call it bad news.
Okay, all right. So, Nief, what do you do for fun? What's fun to Nief? Like, what do you do for fun?
Honestly, fun to me is like, you know, just, you know, partying with my peoples and all that. Just having a good time with my loved ones and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You party.
No matter what we doing, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, we can go bowling. As long as I'm around love.
Hey.
That's definitely a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's definitely a fact. A lot of people in life, they sometimes feel like as long as they're around somebody. I always feel like people that go out their way and show that they care and they love for you and they want to make sure that you're good and you're okay, like those are the people you should keep close to you.
That's a
The
fact.
people that don't really check on you or want to make sure about your well-being, they really don't really care about you. But everybody in life thinks different things about that.
Exactly.
So, you know,
Exactly.
I feel like when you show sometimes people too much attention and affection, they feel like you're smothering them, you're ODing. And it's like, you know, people that don't show you that, you know what I mean, you're up their ass.
Exactly.
And then the people that
Exactly.
do, it's like, so, you know, I just feel like sometimes you just got to put people in categories, treat them accordingly.
Exactly.
You know, they're not respecting the love you giving them. Fuck you, my nigga. I got to move on. I got to keep
That's
pushing.
a fact. Fuck
I
'em.
gotta keep pushing. I can't be savoring all this juice for no reason.
No,
It
not
don't
at
look
all.
blood clot good.
Yeah, not at all.
Fuck you, man. That's what I'm talking
Exactly.
about. In that order. Don't play like that.
Real talk.
So deep. What was the most uncomfortable situation that you've ever been in, but you had to stay in control and still be like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this person get the best of me, but they so pissed me off.
Well, I mean, it's been a lot of those.
He said it's been a lot of those.
It's been a whole lot of those.
What was the craziest one that you felt like you hold your composure the most and you were so proud of yourself?
Honestly, I can't really think of one because, like, I know I might seem quiet, but I be flying off the handle a lot.
What high school did you go to?
I went to a school called Phoebus High School
Oh, that was where you lived at, in Newport.
in Hampton.
Okay, I must say, I would not know anything about that high school. So
Yeah,
I'm not even
wow,
gonna
wow.
act like I do.
This is
Whoa,
a
whoa, whoa.
certified
What was your
hood
fashion back
classic.
then when you was in high school? You remember how'd you dress? Like, who was your favorite designer? What were you into?
You know, back then it was like Guess, Polo, shit like that.
Okay.
Not too much, no, nothing too crazy.
So, do you have a hidden talent that no one knows about?
Honestly, yeah, I could draw a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit you could draw. You being modest.
I could get busy a little bit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that means he can fuck it up. In that order, he being modest right now. That means he can really
that's a
draw.
fact.
And he's just like, I'm okay, I'm all right. So what have you drawn?
I mean, honestly, just like shit for my kids and shit like that. You know what I'm
Can you
saying?
draw people like our cartoon characters? Like, what's your specialty?
Yeah, cartoon characters.